And we're live and rolling into the hills.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Demon Slayer is out in cinemas.
Yes.
Season 4. And I'm very excited because it's going to go into some lore, I think, of what's kind of going on in that realm. But I've gotten my girlfriend to watch it now as well. And she is watching it and she's enjoying it. Mm-hmm. And I love that feeling. I bet you have it quite often where, you know, being a film and TV person, when you recommend something to someone and not only do they like it, but they fall in love with it. Mm. Is that a good it's a good feeling, right?
It's a very nice feeling for sure.
Delicious
It's
feeling.
one of the best feelings. Just knowing that you're enriching someone's life. You know?
It's like, you know, when I came across an interview with a chef and he said his favorite feeling is when the plate comes back and it's empty, silky smooth, it's clean. And that's how I feel. I feel like there's no crumbs left with Demon Slayer.
You're talking like you made it. Mm-hmm. Did you make Demon Slayer?
I didn't make it, no. But
so like, how dare you compare yourself? You're the person that recommended the restaurant.
I'm like the middleman. I'm the waiter.
Okay.
I'm the waiter.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You take
you're
that,
the waiter.
Yeah?
You're the
I'm
waiter.
the waiter. And yeah.
This is the GrassTooth podcast.
So we're 20 episodes in now. We're on episode 21 currently.
Yes.
And I thought it'd be time to address some of the questions we've had from viewers, listeners, you know, all sorts of people.
We've had quite a few come in.
We've had a few come in.
Quite a few.
Let's start off with some basics, you know?
Let's do it.
We've got a question. Where in the UK are you from?
Where in the UK?
You can tell we're from the UK. I'm already offended. How do you know we're not filming in Singapore right now?
Right. Dubai?
Dubai, why not?
Come on.
But we are from the UK. Whereabouts are we from?
We are from Londres.
From London.
Londres.
I do not feel comfortable going into any further detail.
No, that's an invasion of privacy.
Yes.
And I don't like that.
How very dare you ask these questions.
Stop getting into that.
Please.
All right. Don't like it.
But we're both from opposite sides of London.
Complete opposite sides of London.
But we know each other from school, which we've discussed before. Mm-hmm. Second question.
Yes.
Where did we go to uni and what did we study?
We went to a university.
We did.
In this country.
This country, just so happens to be.
And the same one.
Yes.
It was this exact same uni.
We went to the same school, then we went to the same uni.
And now we're on the same podcast.
Now we're on the same podcast.
Just full circle.
So we became friends a bit later on at school. I think when we started off, like I knew of you, but I was a bit like scared of you.
What were your impressions of me before we became like good friends?
I think I've addressed this before. It was this like nervousness that you had. I feel like it translated into like, you know, scariness to me. Like,
right. So you were scared of
someone
me.
that could just jump at any moment. You know, just jump you
like a dog,
like a rabid dog.
Right. Okay. Should have just said that.
Not a rabid dog, but like a hyena that's like left its pack and is like in a new environment and is scared, you know.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't mess with this guy, you know. I don't know if you
shouldn't mess with me.
Go for my throat,
right? You know? But after we became close, what did you think? We were like, oh, this guy's completely different to what I thought he was like.
There were these incidents. There were these key incidents that happened, and it completely changed how I saw you.
Okay.
So we both studied sociology for A level.
Yeah.
That's when I think that's like one of the first classes that we shared.
I think that was the start of this friendship, right? That's
for sure. And one of the incidents was the teacher asked us something if we wanted to do some activity. It was like a who goes first, who goes second sort of thing. Yanni puts his hand up and he said he wanted to go first. And I think everyone wanted to go first. It was one of those situations. Yeah. And she was like, oh, Yanni asked, so he gets to go first. And everyone was like, oh, damn it, we wanted to go first. And you looked around and you addressed the class and you said a phrase and it's stuck with me to today. Do you remember what the phrase was?
I think I do, yeah.
What was the phrase?
Something along the lines of the squeaky
wheel gets the grease. As a fan of the proverb, this struck something within me. I was like, wow, what a great phrase, you know?
What can I say, man? It just came in the moment.
And I was like, this is not the guy I thought he was. Yeah. You know? There's something more to him. There's a slight wisdom, you know?
Slight wisdom,
Ooh.
yeah.
But then there was another incident, which kind of counteracted that a little
Okay.
bit. But it also showed that there was some,
There was some substance in there.
multi-dimensional,
multi-dimensional.
good stuff
Okay.
in there. In an exam, we got our exams back, they were marked.
Yeah.
You'd use the phrase, instead of saying a dog eat dog world, you said a dog eat dog world.
Yes.
And I was like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
And I meant every part of it.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You're a big Snoop Dogg fan.
Come on.
You loved the album.
I love dogs.
He loves dogs. You know it.
Yeah.
But these two things, I was like, you know what? I feel like I could be this guy's friend.
Right. Okay.
What about you?
That's
What
good.
was your impression of me?
See, my impression of you was always pretty positive. And I feel like with you, in terms of your impression of me, it kind of started from like here in terms of that you kind of, you said, I've got this bit of nervousness to me. You're wondering if he's an angry person. And then it went up, right?
Yeah.
My impression of you from the start was really high because I always saw you, right? And you're just this cool guy. You just had like an aura about you. I don't know. I can't really describe it. It's it's an indescribable aura, but it was really powerful, and I liked it. I think it was probably because of the stuff you were doing or like you're involved in. So I think you're part of the drama club, right? And that just made you look so cool. And I think I saw one of your shows, and I was just like, yo, I need to be friends with this guy. I think that really kind of, it festered in my mind. I was like, at some point I need to befriend this person because he's so cool. And then I befriended you, and then it's
plummeted.
Slowly going down. Oh yeah, the stocks are going down.
Yeah.
But
I felt like that was where the story was going.
Yeah.
And now you regret everything.
Regret is a strong word. It's
okay.
probably not there yet.
Okay,
but
one day we'll get there.
We'll see next year.
Slowly but surely. But your sociological travels did not end at A levels, did they?
They went straight into uni. I studied law and sociology at uni. Interesting degree. And
it sounds like I think I seriously contemplated studying sociology at uni. So I loved it. It was such a great subject.
Yeah, I think what we studied at A level was a bit of an enclosed. I think it was the fundamentals of sociology, as you probably expect, because it's an A level course. But then at uni, it sort of expanded into different like areas, which is quite interesting. So it was good. It was good. How about you? What did you embark on at uni?
Studied film and literature.
Film and literature, yes.
If you couldn't tell, film buff, film nerd. I love it. It's my favorite.
Did you even do any work at uni?
There was work at uni.
Really?
Whether I did the work, I'm not sure. I was not a great student at uni.
Every time I met him at uni, he'd come out of a seminar and I'd be like, how was your seminar, mate? He's like, yeah, we just watched a film. And that happened every single week. Okay. I just watched a film. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We watch film. It's a film degree. Like, what do you expect? Of course, we're going to watch films.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the funny thing.
The way okay, go on.
I was going through hundreds of pages of case law and contracts. This guy just sits in at the Odeon Theatre, just watching every film known to man. Disgusting.
The way I see it, right? A film degree it's like any other art degree. You study a work of art or a film, and you talk about it. There's so much theory that's behind it. Like, do you know how many different little intricate parts there are to a film? We look at all of that. We look at the theory behind it. What's the film trying to say? How does it use the equipment and the methods that it has to say that message?
It's like the technicalities of the equipment
of course.
as well.
Well, not quite the technicalities of the equipment.
That goes into engineering.
Yeah, but like if we'd done it wasn't a practical course, it was a theory course. Right. But yeah, it was a lot of work.
So when you do an exam, what happens? Like how does that work?
They just put on a movie for us and we watch it. And then you give it a round of applause. How hard you clap, that's how many
you have to resist the popcorn.
No, you write an essay, man. Of course you do. What do you think it is? Like multiple choice? Like who's the director of this movie? Oh yeah, tick this box. No. Write an essay. My final essay was about the film Spring Breakers. Great film. We got to choose which essay we write
on a particular film.
So, like, let's say you watch like maybe like 30 to 50 films in a year. Okay, and then you pick a film to write about. Like there'll be courseworks and stuff, and then for the final exam there'll be like 10 different choices from films and questions. And I picked the Spring Breakers one.
Sounds like a dream.
Have you seen Spring Breakers? Do you know about it?
I think I've seen a bit of it. I think I watched it with. I don't know if it's with you, but I've watched a bit of it.
The one with James Franco and Selena Gomez.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah,
it's a great film. It's very misunderstood, I think.
Yeah, by me. If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you weak or are you strong?
Wow. So one of our viewers or listeners has sent this in.
Yes.
If you punch yourself in the face and you hurt yourself, are you weak or are you strong? So I personally think
you're thinking about it, aren't you?
If it hurts, you're weak.
If it hurts.
Yeah. Because the true strength
right.
comes in being able to take it.
But what if you can take it and it still hurts?
No, it shouldn't hurt. If you can take it, it shouldn't hurt.
What?
What is hurt? Like, are you at the point where, like, you don't want to take another one? Like, hurt is a scale.
It is a scale, yeah. It is a scale.
So if I punch myself and it's like a 2 or a 3 in the hurt scale,
yeah,
I'd say you're strong. But if I punch myself and it's like a 7+, that's weak. 7+ means, like, if 10's a knockout,
right?
7+ is pretty weak. Like, how are you hurting yourself that much?
If you're able to knock yourself out, does that mean you're strong?
No, that's weak. That's so weak.
If you're able to knock yourself out,
how are you knocking yourself out?
Because the human body is designed to try and, to deal with challenges. So if you're able to knock yourself out...
Yeah, you're weak. If you can knock yourself out, that means anyone can knock you out.
What if you just got a mad punch?
No.
Deontay Wilder, if he punched himself, he could probably knock himself out. Because he's got the big boy punch.
Yeah, but
Anthony Joshua, if he punched himself, he should be knocking himself out.
I think if your attack is at 99 and your defense is at 1, you're weak.
Wow. So you need to be defensive.
Yeah.
See, this is why you make a good football coach.
Wow.
Because you can't win a game.
You know what they say?
One defense.
Defense is the best offense.
This guy, man. England. Sign him up.
Finally, just a little statement. One of our TikTok viewers has said, if Yoni was a drink, he'd be peanut punch. I've never had peanut punch. Have you had peanut punch?
Of course I have, yes.
Are you a fan of it?
Probably not a fan, but it's alright.
What drew you to it? Did you just see? I've seen it, but I've never thought, oh, let me get this and try it.
It's there's a bit of a history with this drink.
Okay.
Right. This is a drink that was in one of the local shops where I used to work previously.
Right.
And we'd go there, and they've got an array of really, really weird drinks. Right? Because it's not that obviously they had the standard Pepsi and all of that kind of stuff, but they just had weird drinks, and one of them was a peanut punch, and it was weird because firstly the name Peanut Punch is just kind of what the hell is that? But secondly, the design of it was pretty grim. It was just a brown carton, and it just looked thick and disgusting. So I just tried it. I was like, you know what? Let me just try it.
All of those things, they just ticked all your boxes.
Ticked my boxes, yeah.
Your curiosity was aroused.
My curiosity raised,
right?
And I was like, I need to try this before I die. So,
maybe it's the reason you die. Who knows?
Maybe. I tried it, and it really delivers a punch.
You see, I had no curiosity to try it, but after I saw that comment, I was like,
"You want to try it?
Maybe."
It's interesting. It's strong. It hits you.
In my mind, it's like a watered down peanut butter. Is that pretty much it? Like, imagine like milk and peanut butter mixed together.
It's strong. It's not watered down in any way. It's strong.
Really? It just tastes like peanut butter.
It punches you, man. It punches you.
I love peanut butter.
It's like it radiates with peanuts.
Are you smooth or crunchy?
Oh, it depends on my mood. But normally I'm crunchy.
Crunchy is the correct answer.
Crunchy.
There was a study. I can't remember which one it was. It's either like if you're on the coast, you prefer crunchy. And if you're like mainland, you prefer smooth. Or it's the other way around. But the fact that I don't actually know, I shouldn't have even brought it up. That's the truth of it.
Can you research the stuff you bring in?
I didn't know we were going to be talking about peanut butter. In other news.
Yes.
Well, it's not the
It's not the GlassTruth yet. Yeah.
Not yet. Oh, just a little teaser before. Something popped up on my feeds. And it made me think. At first, I found it hilarious. But then it made me think. It's been pretty big in the news recently. And it has to do something with what you've spoken about in the past. Willy Wonka's Magical Land up in Glasgow. What's going on there, mate?
Just an absolute travesty, isn't it?
Travesty.
So
if you have been living under a rock, what's basically happened is there's been an immersive experience involving Willy Wonka and his chocolate factory in Glasgow. And they've been selling tickets for £35 to these families and selling them online, getting people to come in.
They've hyped it up.
They hyped it up.
It's a big thing.
All these AI generated images going around. They're like, oh, come and step into our fantasy land.
A massive world of Willy Wonka.
Everything gets sold. People turn up there. Yeah. What do they see?
They see... Cool.
That's exactly...
Fudge all. They see fudge all.
Oh. Chocolate factory.
Chocolate. It's what I do, man. Come on, bro. Fudge all.
So they turn up to a pretty much almost empty warehouse with Oompa Loompas who are hired actresses. Of course they're hired actresses. They're not going to actually find real Oompa Loompas. What are you guys on? But they look like they don't want to be there.
Oh.
They've got like a very basic chemistry set in front of them, which looks like a meth lab. Like it looks like something out of like episode
Definitely
1
not from
of
a
Breaking
factory.
Bad.
Yeah.
And just like the bare minimum, like you look at this place and you think like, crack den playground. That's what you think.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
It's like the aftermath of a rave. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Exactly it,
It's disgusting. And
it was kind of grim.
Pure filth.
And it's been compared to like the Fire Festival.
Yeah.
Which was, this is our Fire Festival. The UK has its own Fire Festival now. And you can see the difference in scale there. They've got a huge island. They were going to throw a huge festival, and they got like mac and cheese in a cardboard box or whatever they got.
Pack sandwiches.
Yeah, all of lunch. That stuff. And we've got one jelly bean per child.
Yeah. What was the actual final rations? It was like
I think they had like a little.
Everyone got like 1 or 2 jelly beans.
1 jelly bean each. And yeah, like
crazy, man.
We've got word from the actresses. They said they were going to be paid £500 for 2 days of work.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah, that's good going. Good. Like, understandable why they would turn up.
If they paid you to work there, what character would you play?
That's a really good question. Yeah. Wait, for any character from the book?
From the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What character would you assign me?
What would I assign you? I mean, it's a bit boring, but you'd probably be Willy Wonka for me.
Wonka. Yeah. I'd say you're a bit of a Willy Wonka.
I'm more of an Oompa Loompa, I think.
You're selling yourself too short.
I'll take an Oompa Loompa.
Nah. But £500.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I'd take that to play Willy Wonka.
100%.
Why not?
You can give me any AI generated rubbish. I'll be singing those from the hilltops.
Also, there was a Willy Wonka there. He said that he was given a 15-minute long script about what he was supposed to say. And my favorite part of this whole story is a whole new character that's been added called the Unknown Man, who hides in the walls of the chocolate factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory did not need this random antagonist.
Where was this in the books? I would have loved to have read it. But
and the actor who played Willy Wonka, the finale of the show was supposed to be he got a Hoover and hoovered up the Unknown Man. That was supposed to be the last thing that happened.
And
they turn up on the day. He asks, "Where's the Hoover?"
There's no Hoover.
We don't have a Hoover. You're just gonna have to improvise.
That's crazy, man.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Honestly, that's crazy. Like, it's just, I mean, I don't know if obviously we're trying to describe it, right? But you just have to look at the photos yourself. Like,
there's footage as well.
Footage and the pictures from the day. It's honestly a shambles. Like, you've got posters that don't even cover the walls. It's just it's just an old warehouse.
They're like little pictures, right? You're supposed to go there, look at the picture, and imagine you're in the picture. What are you on? You're supposed to make the place look like the picture. What are you doing?
Oh, so bad. And the Unknown Man. What an inclusion!
I think just for that, I would have paid admission just for the Unknown.
I mean, imagine making all those children cry from such a terrible experience, but then you're like, you know what? There's something else that we need. We need to make these children cry even more. Let's just bring in an unknown man to scare these little kids and give them nightmares.
Oh gosh! So the organizer has apologized and said that he was let down by his suppliers, and that's why. Bro, like, the lack of organization, you can see it. There were no issues with the suppliers, bro.
Yeah.
You were trying to scam people. Like, good on you. You're a hustler. Do your thing. But like, don't try and like be, oh, it wasn't my fault. Just own it, bro. Be like, yeah, this is what I do.
Yeah, I'm a terrible organizer.
I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, horrible person. Should I tell you why it cuts deeply with me?
Tell me.
It's because I'm a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory stan.
Mm.
I love those books. I love those films.
So you can imagine seeing this advert and being like, telling your parents, "Oh, let's go."
Oh, whether I was a kid or like right now.
Now you'd go.
Take my money. I'm coming.
If there was an immersive experience for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you'd go.
Wouldn't you? I would. 100%.
I don't know if I would.
But you'd come for the band. You come for bands, right?
For the bands, I would.
For the bands, yeah. But I wouldn't go just for the bands. I'd go for the experience.
Okay, as in like I know I'm not there, but I feel like if I turned up there in my current like state and like age, and I saw that, I feel like I'd just start laughing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like just for the, I don't know, because I wouldn't have built it up in my head, but just seeing that crackhead energy in there.
You wouldn't. Oh, you wouldn't have built up in your head. I would have fully built up in my head.
Maybe
because if you're telling me it's an immersive experience,
yeah, because you just think you're going to be able to like eat off the like,
yeah,
when they
go
go
like
into
lights and like
the chocolate river and everything. Exactly. That's what you want.
I want to be on the boat.
Yeah,
but like I think there will be some initial anger.
Yeah,
but then
you see the unknown.
I see the unknown man and be like, "You're right, mate. Hey, dude." He's like, "Mate, I don't know why I'm here." I just become friends with all the people working there. I'll see the little children crying and just be like, yeah, it is what it is, guys.
This reminds me of an immersive experience thing that I went to.
Yeah,
it's a company called Punch Drunk Theatre.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first thing that I've been to of theirs. They did a show called The Burnt City.
Oh, okay.
And it basically looks into like, there's like 30-ish main characters and like maybe 20 other like background people, maybe more actually, I'm not sure. But like it looks into Greek mythology and it follows like,
oh, that's interesting,
5 or 6 stories happening at the same time.
Right.
And like you're dropped into this environment, you're given these masks to anonymize yourself and really immerse yourself into the experience because you forget that you're a person, because you've got a mask on. Right. And you just like the stories just happen and you can literally just go anywhere you want. You can follow whichever character you want, follow whatever story you want. And like the sets are all incredible. Like they made, so they modernized all the Greek myths. Right. So one of the stories that I followed the character of Hades, and he literally is like this underworld gangster Don type character.
Damn.
So like there's all these streets that look like a city, and there's these shops you can go into, and there's a bar you can go to, and you can get drinks and stuff. And it was incredible. It was like one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
How long ago was this?
This was last year. Pretty much this time last year. And they've stopped the show now, but the next time Punch Drunk does something, definitely go, and I'll definitely recommend everyone to go that can.
Damn, that sounds interesting.
They do like shows all over the world as well, so maybe Burn City's coming somewhere near you if you're in America.
I'm happy to travel, guys. This is the sort of stuff that immersive experiences should be like.
Yeah,
should be this good, man.
Do you want to do the transition? Because I feel like I do the transition all the time. Do you want to do something now? Yeah? Maybe.
So as we said before, that was a bit of a teaser.
Yeah.
A GlassTruth teaser.
A mole teaser.
Come here.
I couldn't help myself. I couldn't
help. Little 1-2 there. That's good. I like that one better. That was very good. But yeah, we are now going to go into the real immersiveness of the GlassTruth.
The GlassTruth. Making sense of nonsense.
This is the GlassTruth. We hold a magnifying glass up to the world. You might think a magnifying glass is not big enough to hold up to the world and see deeper into it. But it works sometimes. And today, Yoni has something for us. Yoni, what have you got?
I've got something juicy.
I hope so.
I've got something juicy. There's an Irish woman.
There are many
There's a lot of Irish people, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of Irish women.
Yes.
But this one particular Irish woman, she lost a huge disability case after a photo emerged of her throwing a tree. Right?
Yeah.
So just for some context, this woman basically suffered a disabling condition. Have you seen this?
I have seen this.
A disabling condition after an accident happened in 2017 where she claimed she can't work anymore. And she can't work and she can't care for her children. So she sued the insurance company, claiming for previous and future lost income that amounted to over $500,000, right?
Dollars? Oh,
the news article said it. No, the news article said it in dollars for some reason. Anyway, when this came to the court, a picture was shown of her throwing a Christmas tree as part of a tree throwing contest, which she actually won.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't just partake in it; she won. And obviously, the court were like, "Excuse me, you're like, thought you were injured. What's happened here? How are you able to throw a Christmas tree?" And she was just laughed out of court, and she has continued to fervently deny claims that she faked or exaggerated injuries, stating that even if she appears happy in the photos, she was enduring a lot of pain. So that has been in the news.
I have seen this picture. I've seen this news article.
Yeah.
She looks majestic when she's throwing that, because like it sort of looks like she's doing like a shot put type thing, pushing this tree out.
She looks super athletic.
She looks incredible. Good on you. But I still believe her. I think I'm a huge fan of the movies. I'm a huge underdog type person. I can see this as a movie. You know, this person who's been disabled. You know, it's like they're in so much pain, but they're the tree throwing champion, and they're like, we need you back in the ring. We need you back. You need to throw that tree.
Right, okay.
And she like musters up her last
the
ounce.
adrenaline.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I can do it. She throws that tree. You get that freeze frame, you know? That photo is the freeze frame.
That is the freeze frame.
It's the final shot of the film.
Yeah.
But then you bring that to court. Like, what? What's wrong with you, man?
So you think the insurance company should have just allowed it and said, this would make a great film? Forget that she's suing us for $500,000. This would make a great film.
Irish lady, make a movie, okay? I'll write the script for you.
Go to Warner Brothers right now. They'll sign you up. Who do you think should play her? Who's the actress?
Emma Stone, for sure. Let's get Emma Stone in there.
She does have an Emma Stone vibe to her. I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures. If you haven't, take a look now. She does give me Emma Stone vibes.
I can see Emma Stone, just, you know.
Emma Stone's got a good like British accent as well, so she'd be good for it, actually.
She can try her Irish accent.
I'll try the Irish accent, yeah. Okay. But aside from making a good film, what do you think? So you think you think she was still...
Obviously not.
Come on, bro.
What are you playing at? But it's fine.
It's fine.
Like, I know I'm sounding like a bit of a scumbag in this show because I was telling Willy Wonka guy, he's a hustler, do his thing. Now I'm telling this con artist, do your thing. But like, just do your thing, man. It's fine.
I think...
Are you going to be integrity, man?
No, I'm not going to be integrity, man. I'm going to be the complete opposite.
Okay, cool.
I think she was so close to getting that bag.
Yeah.
She was a lick away, she was a tip of her tongue away from getting that bag. Why would you join a tree throwing contest?
Sometimes the tree calls you.
The tree just calls you. Nature calls you. Nature asks you to throw me away. Throw the money away, but throw me away first. It's like, you're so close, man. If I was a family member, if I was her husband, I'd be like, what have you done? You've absolutely screwed us over.
It's so sad.
It is sad. I was gonna say that. Have you ever been caught in a lie, in a foolish lie like this?
Foolish lie.
A foolish lie.
Not quite to this extent,
right?
But there's been a few.
You haven't joined any tree throwing contests recently?
Not recently, no. Okay. Back in the day, maybe.
Right. Okay.
More like a shrub throwing contest.
Shrub, right? Okay.
Little bits.
Hedge throwing contest.
Yeah. So I know Yoni has waxed poetic about my intellectual capabilities, but it wasn't always the case. I went to tuition.
Oh, okay.
As a young child.
Right.
And as I brought up about university not doing much work there, same, like wherever I go, just don't, unless I care about it, I'm not going to put in that much effort,
got you.
And there was homework at this tuition place. And I just, sometimes if I couldn't be asked, I just wouldn't do it.
Right.
But because I was a little bit smart, I usually got away with it.
Okay. How did you get away with it? By not doing it?
I'm going to give away industry secrets.
Oh, okay.
So we used to do verbal and non-verbal reasoning papers, right?
Yeah.
So when we were going through it, we'd have to mark it ourselves, right? So as we're going through it, I just put the answers in as they were saying them. And I'd be like, oh, I'll get a couple wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's only 94 out of 100 this time. What a shame.
It's like, I've got a PSA to schools.
No.
To schools and tuition centres. And there's going to be lots of kids who are going to hate me now.
Right.
But let me just say this, right? Self-marking and peer marking just doesn't work. I peer marked. I've got a good friend.
Yeah.
We both know this friend, and we're both in the same chemistry class. And we would our teacher would be like, okay, guys, okay.
Wait, give me a clue as to who this friend is.
Raphael.
Okay, sure.
And we were in the same chemistry class in 1 year, and at the end of we have like tests once every like month or something, like just little tests, right? And our teacher was like, "Yep, okay, cool. Can you share with your next door neighbor and mark each other's tests?" And we religiously gave each other top marks, right? Other people around us were doing it genuinely.
Yeah.
But me and my friend, we gave each other the wink, and we're just like, you know what to do. So I'd end up with like 89%, even though I should have ended up with like 20. And my friend would end up with like almost close to 100, even though he should be getting like 50 or 40. So this is what we do. Do you know what I mean? This is what kids do. Smart kids. This is what smart kids do.
But have you been caught?
Never been caught.
This is my story though.
Oh, sweet. Oh.
At one point, they'd be like, "Oh, homework," and
right.
the teacher was standing right behind me.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, if I pull out this homework now, I'm gonna get caught."
Right.
So he's like, "Oh, Gopi, where's the homework?" And I go, "Oh, sir, I don't have it. I think I left it at home." He's like, "Well, really?" And I was like, "Yeah. I think I just left it." And he was like, wait, no, you can't have, like, you've done it, right? And I'm like, yeah, obviously I've done it. I just think I've just left it at home. No, go on, check through your folder, it's fine. So I was like, fuck. And I got my folder out and I was like flicking through it.
Every single page.
And I was like, oh, sir, I don't think it's it. He's like, no, it must be. No, it must be. Then he flicked through it himself and he found it.
Oh my God.
He was like, Gopi, where are the answers? I was like, bro, maybe this is like another copy. And he's like, you know what, I'll talk to you after the lesson.
Oh, he had a feeling.
No, I don't think he didn't suspect me until he found it. It seemed like he genuinely
checked every single page.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, this kid's done his homework."
He's an op.
No, he's a teacher. Of course, he's gonna do this.
Nah, but he trusts you though. If he trusts you, he'd let you be. He wouldn't be like, "Yo, give me the folder and check every single page." Do you know what I mean? Oh, mate, you got shafted.
Yeah, it was not nice. It was not a nice feeling being caught like that.
No, it's not good.
But this reminds me, what you said reminded me. There's this one teacher, a maths teacher that we had. I think were we in the same class? Maybe. But
give me a description of this teacher.
He's a golfer.
He's a golfer, yes. He's a golfer.
He'd go around. I don't think he'd mark the homework or anything, but he'd go around and check the homework. And the first person would show their homework being done. And pass the same book back to each person that hadn't done like more than half the class wouldn't have done the homework. And
minimum.
He'd go and check the exact same book like 15 times and be like, "Oh yeah, everyone's done the homework. Just move on." Like, I love it. He's a great guy.
Great guy.
And it's also a great memory. Is it not?
It's a great memory.
It is a great memory. It's just.
I've got a story. It doesn't involve me actually.
Okay.
It involves a good friend of ours from school. But he told me this story that, he told me this happened, and it's one of those stories which you kind of read on like Insta and on all these memes, and you're like, lol, this can't have ever actually happened, but it genuinely happened to this guy, right? He really wanted to go to Reading Festival, and he Reading Festival, great time, good fun, lots of good music. So he wanted to go, but obviously didn't have the funds, right? Because this was still when we were I think we just finished school actually.
Okay, yeah.
So didn't have any funds. So obviously had to go to his parents and be like, "Can I have some money, please?" But, it's a significant fund. So, it's not just a couple of quid for food. It's like, they have to be like, it's a big money. It's a big sum. So his parents were like, "What do you need it for? Like, why do you need this amount of money?" And the thing he went for was he wants to go to a reading festival. So he set everything up perfectly. He made like leaflets. He
What?
He made like leaflets on his computer, printed those out, made it a proper thing. I think he printed out like booklets, like not booklets, like little tickets for like different books, and he made it into a thing where like
He doesn't need to. Like, even if he shows the Reading Festival ticket, it'll say Reading Festival. He doesn't need to go into all the extra stuff.
No, but he did it.
Like, oh, who's Mac DeMarco? He's a new author that's out, Dad. Like,
but he created a whole backstory about it, being like, oh yeah, people go there just to like read intensely about different books. There'll be like lots of different authors doing like workshops. It'll be like a good time. And I think his parents kind of bought it. They were a bit suspicious, but he said they kind of bought it. So they ended up giving him the money, or they said, we're going to give you the money. Not right now, but just once we get paid, we'll send you the money. So you got to go ahead, like go for it, do it. What he did though, foolishly, was he started packing for the festival.
Right.
And obviously, if you go to the festival, you know, you're going to wear not just normal clothes, are you? You're going to wear like festival funky stuff, exotic clothing, lots of chains. And he started packing up early because he was eager. He was like so happy that he was going to go. And then his parents walked in. I think his mum walked in one time when she was trying to clean the room, and she saw all this luggage full of like really exotic clothing, like festival clothing. And she was like, what's all this for? And then she was like, she remembered what he said about the reading festival. So she just typed in Google, oh, the reading festival. What's it about? She saw everything pop up. And
on the exact same dates.
On the exact same dates. And they both absolutely destroyed him. But yeah, that was he almost had it. Almost had it. Almost had
the bag.
Almost had the bag. I just didn't get it in the end.
This has been a devastating couple of GlassTruths that we've had. I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel like really low now.
Get the bag by any means necessary.
Don't do it. If you're that close, don't do anything stupid, guys. I want you to get the bag. Just don't do it stupidly.
And that's the GlassTruth.
And we have returned.
Welcome.
Retourné? Is that the French word for return?
Je suis retourné.
Je retourné. I've got a couple more questions I want to ask you.
Please do.
Some really intellectual, deep questions.
Yeah, you want to.
And I want your insight. I want your knowledge.
I shall provide.
Provide me with it. Okay, cool. When you know the battery is dead, why do you press harder on the remote control?
I don't.
You don't? Well, that's just screwed everything up.
And what you do when the battery is close to dead, you either give it a whack on the back,
a whack on the back,
jolt it back into action, and it will give you a bit more juice. Or what I've also found, if you just switch them around, you'll get a bit more life.
When you switch the batteries around?
Yeah. Just switch them around. They don't realize that they've still got a bit left.
Right. You just need to like be like, yo, you've got a bit more.
Yeah. Just wake up.
Give me a bit more energy. Bit of coffee, bit of caffeine.
But I don't press hard. Come on.
You don't press hard? I do. I always do. It's a psychological thing, right? It's like, if it's harder.
No.
All right. Well, that's
you force it, as in you don't force it with the buttons. You force the internal mechanisms.
The little organs inside. You just move it about. So if your battery's close to dying, just do what he said. All right? Defibrillate the remote control. One more for you.
Please go
This
ahead.
is a truly deep question, and this suits your area of knowledge. This suits what you're interested in.
Yes.
This is your thing, right?
Yeah.
In the word scent.
In the word?
In the word scent.
Scent, yes.
As in smell.
Yes.
Is the S or C silent?
Scent.
In the word scent.
Scent.
Is S or C
Scent.
silent? Come on, mate. English literature.
I don't think either of them are
studied
silent.
English literature.
I don't think either of them are silent.
You don't think so? Nothing's silent.
Nothing's silent. You're saying all of it.
So what?
Scent.
Skent.
No, you're not using C in that way, obviously. Like scent, CENT is a word.
Yeah, exactly.
So scent, that's still scent. So SC are both active.
Skr.
Promiscuous.
Oh. You walked into that one, didn't you?
Damn it. No, but they're both not silent.
What this comes to show is the English language is very difficult. So
no, it's not difficult. I just explained it. I literally just explained it.
If you can't speak English, don't worry about it. All right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But also, it's stupid.
It's stupid.
And it's not stupid. But like, it's a bit silly. think stupid and silly are two different things.
Fair enough. And that concludes the questions.
And that's silly with an S, not an S and a C.
Okay. I was with a friend the other day, and it was actually weirdly hot. I know it's obviously, it's not winter. I mean, is it still winter?
We're coming out.
We're coming out of winter. The sun was out and it was hot, and I was feeling a bit parched. I was I was dehydrated. I just had a sweaty football session, and I met a friend the other day, and he was drinking something. Right, he was drinking a really nice, super cold, icy drink, fizzy drink.
Oh,
and I was like, mate, can I have a sip of that?
And he said no.
And he said, absolutely not.
Yeah, obviously.
Get your own drink.
Yeah.
Why am I sharing this with you? And this friend, of course, is...
If there's someone that selfish that they wouldn't even give you a sip, it has to be Bloomington.
There's only one
Rumble
answer,
snacks. Right? How dare you, sir?
So selfish.
Just a little sip.
But it's fine, because he gave me an idea. Right? I might not have had a sip, even though I really wanted one at the time. But he's given me an idea. I want you to tell me your top 5 fizzy drinks. Fizzy carbonated drinks. Give me your top 5.
Right now.
Right at this moment.
Funny you should say that, because I've got a list right here.
Let's do it.
Should we take turns as we usually do?
Yeah, let's start with your number 5 then.
Okay, so in 5th place, I've got 2.
That's not how it works.
It is for me.
What, 5th and 4.5th?
Yeah, because they're both the same brand.
Oh, okay. Let me hear what you have to say first.
So in 5th place, I've got Rubicon Mango and Guava.
Okay.
They're both good.
Oh, that I can't count that.
Why?
I can't count. They're both completely different drinks.
Okay, one of them's an honorable mention.
Fine. Which one's the honorable mention?
Probably Mango.
Okay.
I think Guava is slightly better than Mango.
Right. Okay.
I like the thatness to it. I don't know what it's called. It's like a sharpness to it.
But just do it again.
You drink it and you're...
I think you need to check your gums and your teeth, maybe.
But Rubicon and Guava, I like it. It's good. I think it's an underrated one, because I think people tend to go for the mango and the passion fruit.
The mango is the OG one, isn't it?
Yeah. Guava is often overlooked. But I like it. It's nice. I think we eat guavas when they're slightly less ripe in Sri Lanka, so that the flesh is still white.
Right. Okay.
Whereas the flesh is more pink in this drink.
Right. So you're a fan of guava as a fruit as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Fair enough.
Especially with a bit of chili powder.
Oh, see,
Guava
this
slaps.
is weird. This is really weird, because you just said chili powder, right?
Yeah.
So when I see my missus eat fruits, I just eat fruits by themselves, but she would do some weird things to them, and I want you to give me a yay or nay to them. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
Sometimes she eats them with apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Like she dunks these fruit and then eats it like cereal fruit.
Nice.
Right. Okay. The chili powder reminded me because she likes tahine powder.
Tahine slaps.
And she absolutely
love it.
Really?
On pineapple, on mango,
Damn.
on guava. Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Damn. Okay. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I need to try this stuff.
Have you not tried it?
I've tried it, but I don't know if I like it.
It's so good.
Maybe it's the fruit I need to. Are there particular fruits that it's good on?
I think pineapple is one of the best ones. Pineapple with a bit of cheese as well is nice.
Pineapple with cheese.
So when you're driving around Sri Lanka, there'll be random stalls and stuff. A lot of them are usually the coconut water kind of stalls where they'll chop the top and give you a straw coconut. But there's loads of places that do fruit with chili on it as well.
Oh, okay.
Which is stop and get some of those slaps.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
What's your number 5?
My number 5 is KA.
Which one?
Black grape.
Ooh.
That is.
I don't know if
such an underrated drink, man. It's so good.
I feel like I've tried it and I just haven't liked it.
So I think it's, for me, I like anything artificially grape flavored.
Right.
So grape flavored sweets. A grape flavored candy, grape flavored alcohol. I just love. I don't know why I like it, but it's because it's so sweet. But it's got this. It's a distinct sweetness which I like. And black grape KA is just a part of that. I think that's where my love for that comes from. Such a good drink. Really cold, really fizzy.
Quick question. Have you got KA ranked anywhere else on your list? So can I discuss the other drinks?
Let's do it.
Okay. That's obviously not first choice for me because I think grape. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of artificial grape flavor.
Right. Okay.
I think it's like what
Really?
I think what you like about it is what I don't like. It's just so it just gets back of the throat kind of stuff. Caribbean Cola slaps.
Oh, that one's nice as well.
And pineapple even. I'll take a pineapple. And I think their fruit punch one came out like not I was gonna say recently, but I feel like it was like 10 years ago. But like that one's pretty good as well. I feel like all three of those are better than the grape one.
Oh, I don't know. If I can say that. Black grape, man. I just love grape flavored stuff.
Okay, if you like grape, then
I like grapes as well.
I like grapes too.
Yeah,
but I don't like artificial grape flavored stuff.
Oh, you're missing out.
I don't think so.
You're really missing out.
I don't agree.
What's your fourth?
Rio. I like a good Rio. Tropical juice, carbonated. It slaps. That's all there is to say about it. I think it's one of the more later ones that I discovered. Usually chicken shop kind of areas.
Bro, it has to be chicken shops.
Rio
fast food places.
It's good. That's my number 4. What's your number?
That's 4? A good number 4. My number 4 is I'm gonna go a bit international here. I don't think you've come across this before, or maybe you have. Maybe I'm underselling you. It's a Korean one that's in most Korean stores. It's called Milkis. Have you come across Milkis before?
Is it the rice drink?
It's not a rice drink, no. I think I know which one you're talking about. It's not a rice drink. It's kind of what it sounds like. It's a sort of a milky, creamy, but fizzy drink. It sounds kind of weird, but it tastes very, very nice. And they've got different flavors of it. You've obviously got the original, but they've got like banana, lots of different fruits. And weirdly, the banana one is my favorite. A banana milk kiss in the summer
sounds really nice.
I'm going to try and get some for you.
Banana milkshake is great. I love banana milkshake.
It's a fizzy one as well.
Yeah, fizzy sounds great. I'm a fan. I'm going to put you guys onto another drink as well. It's not fizzy, but the rice milk thing, I don't know what it's called. Korean, this rice milk drink.
Achimesal.
Okay, that's what it's called. Fantastic. It's such a good drink.
When did you find that? Was it through me or someone else? Or?
I think it was our friend's restaurant.
Ah.
Yeah, that was the first time I tried it. So good. Oh my God. Such a great drink.
Try it. It's very expensive now, but just try it. It's a good drink.
Next up, we have number 3. Now, this drink was a staple at our school. We had like 2 drinks in cans.
Oh.
One of them wasn't fizzy.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
One was the appetizer.
Appetizer
slaps. Oh my God. Such a good drink. As in, I'm a sucker for like, as you can see, I think, all of my drinks are all fruit based. And I love apple juice. So it's sharp as well, much like not the same kind of sharpness as the guava, but it's a sharp taste, bit acidy. Right. And you got the bubbles in there, and it's not like overly gassy, It's just like the crisp little bubbles sort of thing, So I like a good appetizer.
Can't go wrong with an appetizer. Your list is pretty good, man. I kind of, I rate it. I thought I was going to sit here and be like, what the hell? But so far,
I wouldn't do that.
Your list has been pretty good. I'm surprised.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is one that we've said before, or one that you've said before. Rio. It's just it's a fun drink. Yeah. It's sweet, but it's not sickeningly sweet. It's
like the black grape is.
Don't go there.
Sorry, I won't.
It's refreshing, especially out of the fridge. So good. Goes great with savory food. It's a top drink for me. It's when I go to a chicken shop, I think that's when I see it the most. It's like, I don't get a Diet Coke or straight for the Rio.
100%. Second place. I don't know if you know this one. Ting.
Is it the Jamaican?
Yes,
Jamaican drink.
Grapefruit flavor.
Banging. Oh, I forgot about that.
So good.
Forgot about that one.
Grapefruit again. Sharp notes. Like not overly carbonated. Fruity. It's just ticks all my boxes. There is one that's similar to it, but we're not going to bring it up. I'm not going to bring it up anyway. But Ting is second place for me.
It's a good choice.
Thank you. What's your choice? Place?
It's a bit boring. It's a bit standard.
As long as you don't say Fanta.
It's not, but it's the other one. Hey, what's the
Coke?
Yeah, just standard Coke. Like, why is it so good? Coke is just good, man.
It's not.
What? Coke is just good, man. It's just that taste which you're used to growing up. It's a big one for me.
I'm gonna save my thoughts on it for after this list.
Are you gonna get emotional? Are you gonna go into singing? Are you gonna go into song and dance about
Maybe we'll see.
Okay. But Coke, yeah, standard.
Just the solid, the normal, not even like a Coke Zero or a Coke Diet Coke.
As in, I mean, what I would normally
vanilla
go
Coke
for,
or a cherry Coke.
No, I mean, so what I normally would go for is a Diet Coke.
Yeah,
but I do like the taste of a normal Coke as well. But I'm on a bit of a cut, so Diet Coke is the way forward.
I don't get people who call it a full fat Coke.
Who says that?
Have you heard it though?
No, I've never heard it.
There are people like, oh yeah, it's a full fat Coke.
Full fat Coke. Shut up, man.
Shut up. It's just a Coke. Good Lord.
Full fat Coke. Oh my God.
In first place for me. It's a bit of a rogue one. It's a bit of a, whoa, what's going on there, mate? What's going on? Whoa, it's wild, bro. You know? It's called San Pellegrino Aranciata Rossa. The blood orange San Pellegrino. Greatest fizzy drink of all time. It's so good.
San Pelli.
Hits like no other. I don't drink it enough because it's not like, usually if I'm going, if there's like a fizzy drink option at a restaurant or whatever, it's usually not there. Like if I go to a store, I'm not just going to get a fizzy drink because, but like if it is there, if it's at a restaurant somewhere, I'm getting it. Slaps.
Do you like that over the lemon one, limonata?
Yeah.
The limonata one slaps as well.
Yeah, yeah.
They're both good.
Yeah.
The blood orange. I like.
Blood orange is
I
fantastic.
just like the sound of that as well.
Yeah.
Blood orange.
Try it if you get the chance. What's your first place?
It's another one that's come up before.
In my list?
I think in your list, yeah. But it's the opposite. Rubicon, but...
Mango?
No, not mango.
Passion fruit?
Not passion fruit.
Lychee? Oh, okay, fine.
Why'd you say okay, fine like that?
Because it's the worst one, but carry on. Did you see how I didn't mention it? Did you see that?
I thought you might have forgotten about it.
No.
Rubicon lychee. Lychee is one of my favorite fruits, firstly. And Rubicon lychee is one of my favorite drinks. That's just the way it happens. I like mango. I like the guava one. The passion fruit one's alright. That's all about the lychee.
The lychee is so bland.
You're bland.
No, I'm not.
You're so bland.
You're the one that picked it.
You're bland. You're bland.
What do you mean?
You're bland.
I said guava, bruv. That's so unbland.
Nah, it's all about the lychee, man. Lychee is underrated, bro. Lychee's
I like
underrated.
the fruit. The fruit is great because it's got like
Rubicon
that
Rubicon
jelly.
Lychee's good, man. Bro, it's so good.
No, it's not.
I just don't think you've tried it enough. I think it's one that you haven't tried enough, and you need to give it a go. That's what it is.
So this is going to segue into what I was going to bring up and talk about next, which is, so for example, the lychee one, right? I don't think I've actually tried the sparkling one, but that's because I'm off sparkling drinks. I don't actually really drink sparkling drinks.
So you've just tried the standard drink.
But the standard drink's nice.
Lychee.
Yeah, it's all right. It's got like a.
But you haven't tried the sparkling one, though.
I feel like I have, and I just didn't like it enough to care.
No. You can't make that judgment if you haven't tried it properly. But you need to sit down next week. You know,
it's like acquired taste.
I tried the bloody cereal, the dead cereal.
Okay, you want me to try lychee?
I'm going to bring in a can of.
Can you get me a peanut punch as well?
I'll get you a peanut punch.
I want to. We'll try it live.
You need to try the lychee first, because after the peanut punch, you won't have a palate to taste anything.
Okay.
So try the lychee first. Nice little appetizer. Peanut punch is a meal. Like, you won't be hungry for 4 days. All right?
I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, I don't really drink fizzy drinks that much.
Fair enough.
I go for like a normal fruit juice kind of stuff.
What's your favorite fruit juice then?
So it's not just fruit juice, it's just any like still drinks. I think my go-to these days is once in a while I have a Lipton's peach iced tea.
That's a good choice.
Like it slaps.
It's a good choice.
Nice. Or if I'm at a Mackey's and I'm not getting a milkshake or a Diet Coke or whatever.
Tropicana.
Oh yeah, I'll get Tropicana for breakfast, but Oasis.
Ooh, Oasis.
Oasis slaps.
So strong. It slaps, but it's strong, man.
No, I like it. I really like it.
It hits you, man. It's like peanut punch.
That kind of. I like that stuff more Tang, yeah, why not?
Tang, yeah, Tang. Filipinos, for all the
Tang.
Filipinos out there, Tang.
But like, because you brought
Banging.
up Korean fizzy drink, I feel like I should shout out some Sri Lankan ones.
Tell me.
Necto.
Nectar.
Necto. It's a very famous.
I've heard of it.
Sri Lanka. It's like purple. It's like deep purple.
But what is it?
It tastes like purple. The color purple.
Just tastes like purple.
It's I don't even know what to describe it. Like if you drink it, you're just like, what the? It's just sugar water that is fizzy, and it's purple. It's like mixed fruits. I think that's what the label says.
Right.
But I taste no fruits.
It's just purple.
It's just purple. I don't know what's going on.
Just
with
taste the rainbow.
I don't know what's going on. But like we used to have like crates of it. Yeah. We used to have like crates of it, and I think at some point in my childhood, I drank like multiple of them, just like all back to back.
And you just turned purple.
I turned into what's her name? Was it
Violet Beauregard.
Yeah, turned into her, and after that, I just got sick of it. I was like, I'm not drinking this stuff again, and I've rarely drank it since. But with a mutton roll, Nectar with a mutton roll is like a classic combination.
It's traditional.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's also orange barley, orange crush. I used to like orange crush, but I think I'm more of an orange barley kind of guy now. Orange barley's nice. And also cream soda.
Oh, cream soda.
Cream soda.
Cream soda is nice.
It is nice. It's a bit weird, but in certain circumstances. But the Sri Lankan one's different. I think the cream soda in the West is a bit stronger, a bit sweeter.
Right.
But this one's a bit more mild, a bit less sweet. It's just strange flavour.
An honourable mention that I forgot actually, Mirinda. That is... You're not a fan of Mirinda?
No.
Oh my
Definitely
days,
not.
man,
And the strawberry one as well. Oh.
No, not the strawberry one.
The orange one.
The orange
one of the whatever. But it's
Mirinda.
not anything. I wouldn't shout it out.
It's a shout out for me. 100%, bro. Mirinda
The
is
strawberry
banging.
one. Anyone who gets a strawberry one, like what's going on?
That's weird. Strawberry fizzy drinks are just weird. One more thing though. You talked about your favourite still drink, which is, what was it again, did you say?
Peach Lipton iced tea.
Lipton iced tea. And appetizer. The still one. Do you like that one?
I don't know if I've had it.
Oh, you haven't had it? You just had the sparkling one?
Yeah.
This is going to sound really childish, but I don't care. Capri-Sun.
Got nothing to say to that. Because if I do, I just know I'm just going to upset myself. I'm going to upset him. Just leave it.
You're going to upset the viewers as well. Capri-Sun is well loved.
Speaking of Capri-Sun though, final thing, hopefully. I think nothing, in terms of a beverage, a soft drink, nothing is as good as a good orange juice. I think it just beats everything out there, pretty much. When I was driving through Europe with my brother.
I was going to say, you don't drive, do you?
I don't drive. Listen, let me live.
All right, fine,
let me
sorry.
live in my little fence.
Sorry.
When we were driving through Europe, we'd stop occasionally, and like pretty much every place we stopped at, they'd have fresh orange juice there. And at every place I got a fresh orange juice. Everyone tasted different, and everyone tasted amazing. Good times. You're not a fan of orange juice?
I'm a fan of orange juice. I don't know if it's the best one though.
It's
good. Orange
It's
juice
so
is good. OJ.
nothing
OJ's
as
good.
refreshing as orange juice. I had an orange recently. Every time I have an orange, it's just a whole
whole new experience.
just every time. Unless they're them dead dry ones, don't get those.
No.
A good orange, nothing beats
Little
it.
tangerines,
If they're good and juicy, and like sweet.
clementines, satsumas. Why are there so many names for these little
I think
oranges?
they're all different.
Right. Okay. Fine.
Let us know what your favorite orange is. If you like what you heard here, follow, subscribe, do everything you need to do. Tell us your top 5 fizzy drinks or non-fizzy drinks if you're not a non-fizzy drinker. Speaking of, sorry, one more thing. I forgot about this. Masala tea.
Masala tea.
That's like my go-to drink. If it's not water, it's a masala tea. Do you drink masala tea? Or are you more of a coffee drinker? I've stopped drinking coffee. It's too much. There's too much going on in my head. Follow, subscribe, do everything you need to do. You're the best. Anything you want to say?
Drink it up.
Drink it up.
Drink it
Drink it all up. All right.
Drink it
Chocolate River. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And that's a wrap.